One of my favorite characters ever was Ed Grimley, don't you agree?
And I'm sure the audience knows who that is.
One of his favorite bits was the thing about thunderstorms.
Right.
Don't you just love thunderstorms? Everyone has to run inside and close the windows. Often there's a wind.
He's fascinated with weather.
We almost
had
a lightning delay, and that was the main thing. I didn't want this game to go on another minute.
Right.
It could have gone on another hour and a half, and this was one of the games we'll forget like in a week and a half.
21-3, the defense, I thought, for the most part, played very, very well. Actually, they just did play very, very well.
Hard game to play. You hate playing against these teams.
Short passing game. Yeah. They did a nice job after that first series. I thought, tackling well, and Akron really never got into a rhythm. Penn State never really got into a rhythm because they couldn't run the ball till late, and that's everyone's going to be talking about. They can't get the running game going yet.
Akron is a pretty good team.
Right.
This is a good MAC team. People in the MAC think this team has a chance to win the MAC. It's a fairly talented offensive team. They just don't have a deep guy. They couldn't take shots deep, and that was their problem. But the Penn State offense and the offensive line is a whole other problem because they had to throw hitch routes just to advance the ball on running downs, on early downs.
Yeah, they couldn't. They never really ran the ball against Central Florida, but that was expected. I think, considering James Franklin talked about the fact that this team was well coached and they had a lot of speed. Obviously, that must have given Penn State trouble up front, but I'm not really sure with their struggles, Dave, that they have the right feature back in there at all times. I think Billy Belton does things well, but he's more of an east-west guy. I think they need north-south runners, especially in the Wildcat.
And that was Akeel Lynch.
And that's Akeel Lynch and Zach Zwinek when the defense gets tired.
It's a 7-3 game late in the third quarter, and this feels like a ball game until a 79-yard drive. I think it was 14 plays, highlighted by the big catch by Gino Lewis.
3rd and 25.
Yeah, on a 3rd and 25.
Akron can't give up that play. They did. He got 28 yards across the field. One of the reasons it was still a game, I thought, was Christian Hackenberg coming off the school record game, 454 yards, made some pretty rough decisions. Pretty rough decisions in the red zone. There's your weather alert! Weather alert! Weather alert! Weather alert! Hackenberg threw 2 red zone picks that kept it a game, and I thought that was one of the reasons why they really had to. And then it was a game owner. And then 14-3, even then, they get down there, have a real weird spot, and then end up running Juwan Chisley in the line for -3, and that is the end. Don't we have the best timing on these videos? I think he got it handled, and then
we got rid of that.
We got a weather delay. We got the lawnmower guy. It's always something.
Dean DeVore with a weather alert.
The battery's running low. I don't know.
Of course, nobody's here, but there's a weather alert, so we have to get
dogs
inside
kissing
now.
cats. We got to get out of here. It's mass hysteria.
Next week, we're at Rutgers for the first Big Ten game in Piscataway ever. And it's going to be a hornet's nest, Bob. But until then, from Beaver Stadium, sayonara.